the first thing about men who choose to stay silent on my list today is that they do observe before they react. Yes, my guys, most people do speak up just to be seen and not to be heard. They end up reacting emotionally, they react instantly, they react loudly, they end up exposing themselves with words too fast. But a man who chooses to stay silent, a man who chooses to remain calm no matter the situation, normally moves differently. A man who chooses silence will always pay close attention to every small details. He will watch over your tone, he will watch over your patterns, he will pay close attention to all your movements. Yes, my guys, while other men are rushing to give response, other men are rushing to speak out, a silent man will still remain silent because he's still reading the room. This silence is his strategy of calculating, processing. This is a strategy of coming up with a better move possible. So yes, my guys, that silence normally gives him the advantage to see through the bigger picture. That silence normally gives this man the advantage to understand people's motives. It gives him the advantage to stay ahead 3 times of the people around him. That silence normally gives him the advantage to decide whether something deserves a response, whether something deserves an answer. He will decide because his silence is his powers. So yes, my guys, this is why silent men normally don't lose in an argument, because they listen more and say less. A man who takes his time to observe and then react will never be manipulated. You can't even find that button to push. So yes, this is the first thing about the men who normally choose to stay silent. They normally do observe every little detail before they react. Number 2, they normally speak with weight. Yes, my guys, this is another thing about the men who normally choose to stay silent. They normally speak with weight. Their words have a lot of powers. Yes, my guys, people might see you that you're just being silent, then start thinking that you don't have anything to say. Yes, my guys, but when a silent man finally speaks out, everyone will want to pay close attention. Everyone will want to listen. Like, what is this silent man going to say? Everyone is going to anticipate what is going to come out of your mouth. Yes, my guys. So a man who chooses to remain silent, it's not that he doesn't have anything meaningful to say. The fact is that his words have a lot of powers. So he just doesn't go around wasting them. He's always calculating every sentences. Yes, my guys, every statement, every word, every sentence is properly measured. He just doesn't give out his thoughts, his plans. He normally keep them calculated. He normally conserves that energy for what truly matters. So when a man who chooses to stay silent finally speaks out, everybody will want to pay close attention. Everybody will want to be tuned in, because silence builds anticipation. When someone sees that you're silent, he might start misunderstanding you, he might start mistreating you, but the real thing is that you are protecting your peace, you are protecting your plans and your thoughts. You don't just go out giving every person every detail about you. Yes, my guys, so when a silent man finally speaks out, everybody will want to pay close attention, because silence builds anticipation, especially in a room where men are talking endlessly, loudly. It makes a silent man to stand out, because talking all the time is not attractive for a man. So if you are silent, you only talk when you are asked to, this creates that attractive sense of humor that women love so much. So yes, my guys, this is another thing about the men who normally choose to remain silent. Their words have powers, so they don't want to waste their powers by giving out every details about them. They better keep them to themselves. So yes, my guys, when you see a man is always silent, don't underestimate him. Number 3, they are always misjudged. Yes, my guys, this is another thing about the men who normally choose to remain silent. Just like I said earlier, when people see that you're always quiet, they will try to mislead you, to mistreat you, to misjudge you. They will think that you are shy, you are being weak, you are depressed, you are lonely. They will do and say a lot of things to you. But the truth is, a man who is always quiet is always observing, he's always in control, he's always calculating his next moves. Yes, my guys. So next time before you cross a silent man boundary, remember that he's not weak. He's protecting his peace, is protecting his boundary, and is protecting that energy for what truly matters. He can do anything to you. Silence is a very dangerous. So yes, my guys, these are the three things about the men who normally choose to remain silent. When you see a silent man, don't just underestimate him. So yes, my guys, this is the end of our today's video. If you really like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell so that you can get notified anytime I upload a video. So see you next time in the next video. Merry Christmas in advance.